Hello everyone, it's your favorite Lotus Blossom Lizzie here today with another plan with me, or should I say plan as I go. But as always, before we get started, I'd like for you to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right now, because if you've been here to this channel before, you definitely know you're going to give it a thumbs up because you're going to like this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe, and when you do, hit that little bell button as well so that you'll be notified when there are more videos just like this one coming out. And then I also like to ask you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this video and if you have any requests for future videos as well. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and you can see we have a number of things laid out in front of us, and we're going to be doing this plan as I go in my Recollections Creative Year Life Planner. So I don't think these are available at Michael's any longer. They are discontinued. If anybody knows about, there's a big lawsuit going on because they may have or may not have copied Erin Condren's actual life planner. So this is last week's layout, and isn't it absolutely beautiful, y'all? This is you know what, I always say each week that the current week's layout is my favorite, but I think this one is it. This is going to be it because it has this wonderful flap. Let's just move this out the way. This wonderful flap here so that you can still see this dress, and then you have like the Sunday and Saturday here. So if you want to see the plan with me for this, it'll be in the links above and also below, and you can check that out. So this week we're actually going to be doing February 20th through February 26th, and I did have kind of a bit of an inspiration. I just really wanted to do this layout in kind of like black, gold, and silver. So I guess this one would have been my inspiration because it contains all of those colors. So I just pulled out some washies, and some of these I've already used for the layout. You just don't see it just yet. And some of them I haven't. So we'll see how that works out. And then I'm also going to be incorporating this, and I kind of have like a little bit of a twist that I'm going to show you at the end of the plan as I go on this one. So I'm hoping all the colors work out just fantastically for this. All right, so I know I'm getting a bit chatty here. Let's show you the rest of the things that we have here that's going to be going into this. All right, so we are going to be using this kit here, and it looks a little blah, but you know what? It's going to all come together. I know it because it usually does. So these are the bottom washies, and then we have our date covers and also our headers here, which we probably won't be using too many of these, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And then we have just lots and lots of boxes, and I just always like to show if I made any new printed any new stickers for the week. And so I made these nice little clocks. So I'm going to use these for appointments. I've been dying to do these and I just haven't had time. And then I have a Fitbit, and I wanted to add some Fitbit information on my calendar as well. So I did the Fitbit icon, and then I love these. I love these, came out so good. These are laundry baskets, in case you didn't know. They don't have any laundry in them, and that's how we like it. And so I did these laundry baskets. So I'll be using those this week as well. And then I actually pulled out some of my Happy Planner stickers, and you'll see some of the stickers are sticking up because I took like some of these whole boxes and I cut them so that I can make headers. So these are going to be some headers, and I have some silver ones as well that I'm going to be using too. So that's one way. If you don't have any, extra money to print headers, or you don't have any, you can just take the boxes that they have on here and just cut them to length, and then voila, they're already the width that you need them to be, and you just make them the height that you need them to be. So that's a tip for you. And then we have the baby here. If I can get the baby out the box. There we go. We have the baby. She's going to go in this layout someplace also. And also we have this craft paper that we're going to be using for the sidebar. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first things first. We're going to put the headers on and some of the cover-ups here, and I decided to put on the headers first before I put on the date covers because, the recollections is harder to line things up because they don't have those lines like the Erin Condren does, but it's still not a deal breaker for me. So I kind of like the way this came out. So this is the washi that I actually cut from just one of the full boxes out of the Mambi big sticker books. And then I had some more washi that I actually cut individually, and it really didn't take that long to do it. And then I put down my cover-ups at the bottom. I put the bottom washi down, but after I got done putting down the washi on the top, layering it, you couldn't even see that washi, but I think it was still good that I put it down because that pink would have definitely been peeking through. And that's what happened on some of the washi at the top. But again, it still wasn't a deal breaker and I still loved it. And I always love layering the washi at the bottom, and I'll keep saying it over and over again. This is the year of washi for me, so I have plenty of it and I am going to use it. And so I've been using it, in the headers. I've been using it at the bottom. I've been layering it within the spread itself. So I think, washi is a winner, and it's also a cheap way to decorate. You don't even have to make anything if you have some washi. Now I'm taking that paper that I had and I'm just cutting it down. I put it on first instead of trying to cut it to size and put it down because it's just really difficult to do it that way. I just took a big old piece and put it on there and then cut it, and that just made it so much better for me. Just super easy to do it that way. So that's a tip for you. Put it down before you cut it. So now I am doing the weekend banner, and I'm just layering some washi tape on just like I've been doing in the prior weeks because it always looks really good. So now I'm starting on Monday, and I'm going to put a check box down first, and I put it about halfway down the page. So I kind of did a little bit of pre-planning in my mind to try to figure out where I was going to put things at so it could, look nice for you guys, and I can do it relatively quickly because, nobody wants to watch a 2-hour plan with me, trust me. And it takes me, well, it doesn't take me quite like 2 hours, but it takes a bit, and I cut out quite a bit of it for your entertainment, folks. So give this video a thumbs up if you like that all the rigmarole is cut out for you and you get to the good stuff. So now for Monday, I had to pay my weekly bills. I did video production, which you're going to see a lot in this video. And I did a dividers tutorial. And then in my checkbox, I actually put some work in there. I had to change a door appointment, and I had some other projects, and I responded to some YouTube comments, and I had an Apple support meeting that evening. And then I skipped over to Wednesday. Don't ask me why. Sometimes I just skip around and I don't know why, but it still works out in the end. So I did another checklist, and on it I put a plan on it at the top, and I put laundry, tidy laundry room, clean guest hallway. I had a project to work on and I had a meeting. And then I did some print and cuts with my Cricut. I love my Cricut. And I designed some stickers, and then I did some video production on that day as well. I think I did video production on every single day this week. It was really heavy and intensive, so be on the lookout for lots of videos, you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, I suggest you do so you don't miss out. And then on Tuesday, my mom and me, we went to lunch, and then we took the baby's mama. We actually took her some candy, but I didn't have a candy sticker, so I put down a cupcake sticker instead. And then I put down some washi because, again, I'm trying to do a little bit of layering. And that washi was kind of difficult to work with. I got that from Target, but it still worked out, and I almost covered up the whole thing anyway with my beautiful baby because she is just so precious. Babies are so precious. I love them. And then down at the bottom again, I put video production because this week, that's what it was all about. I still enjoyed it, even though it was a lot, but I promised myself I wasn't going to kind of go on that video crunch like I did last week. And then on Thursday, I went to visit my mom in the morning, and then I did some YouTube work. And then I did a bit of layering again because I feel like when you put the washi in different places that you actually kind of balance both pages out quite nicely. And so I also got a box from my cousin, so I call that Happy Mail because it had some good stuff in it on Thursday. And then on Friday, I kind of started from the bottom going up because I wanted to put a checklist at the bottom. And I put coffee first, even though it's at the bottom. And I worked on making some ephemeral out of some cardstock. And then I babysat for someone, and then I had to clean my office. And then I also had to charge my Fitbit, which you'll see in a minute. And I did more video filming as well. And then I did some more layering here, and I had to tidy up my closet because it was looking kind of crazy. And it's, that there is a work in progress, let me tell you. And then here at the top, I put down nail polish in my Fitbit. And again, I had to charge my Fitbit, and I did me a bit of a manicure, pedicure on that day. And then again on Saturday, I kind of started at the bottom because I was kind of spacing things out because I didn't have a lot to put on Saturday and Sunday. And I did a little bit of a checklist. And so we did a little bit of shopping. We had to go to Sam's, we went to the health food store, and then we had to go pick up some groceries. And then I did a plan with me. And, I love doing plan with me. So I did the plan with me in the Color Crush that day. And then I went up to the top. And, of course, it was video production again. But I did get some laundry done on that day. And that was pretty much it for the week. The week was pretty light. Now here, look, President's Day. So for President's Day, and we're also celebrating Black History Month, I decided to put the Obamas into my planner. So, if you have anything against President Obama, I'm sorry. Please don't give this video a thumbs down. Give it a thumbs up for the decorations, all right? But I had to put the Obamas in here for President's Day. And so what I did was I wanted to kind of do like my little flaps like I did before, because that's the only way I could get in everything that I wanted to get in. So at the bottom there, I put like the whole family, and then I put Mrs. Obama over the top. So it's kind of like she's protecting them, and they're not covering anything up. And then I can actually just kind of flip it up and kind of see what's underneath. Now, one thing that I did forget to put in is I put like a little bit of a saying at the bottom, and it says today is a new day. And you can see that in the video at the end. I put the video of the whole thing at the end. And then also at the top, I put Mr. Obama, President Obama at the top with the dog. And that's going to be flipped up as well. And it's pretty easy to do this. You just put the washi tape on there and just kind of fold it, and it's like a sandwich. Makes it really easy. And I also put some full boxes underneath and kind of made it like a frame on each one. Actually, I don't think it looks too sloppy, but if you saw it in person, it looks pretty stunning. And so now I'm just going to go through and just kind of fill in some spaces. And I'm using stickers from the Mamby's Big Ideas Big Sticker Books to do this. And I'll tell you a little bit more about how I did the Obamas on the tags on the side as well at the end. But I just went in, I put some hearts there, and I added some balance, and I put the quotes in, and I think it came out pretty nice. Okay, this is pretty much it, and I really like the way this came out. So let me just explain how I actually made these. And I did quite a bit of layering, and you know what, I forgot to put like a little pearl thing in there, so I'll do that off camera also. But what I did was I just took like some black tags and I put some washi across the tags. I took a piece of this cardstock right here and I put a round circle around the picture itself. I cut the picture round, and I also distressed the picture, and you may not be able to see it, but the edges were kind of white. So I distressed it with the ink pad. I just took the picture and I kind of just rubbed it around the ink pad. And then I just stuck it on with some adhesive. So you can use double stick glue or repositional simple glue or any kind of glue just to put it on here. And then you'll also see I have some cording up here. It's not twine, it's actually like a silver cording, and I did kind of tie it in a bow, and I kind of fiddle around with it to figure out how I wanted to do it. But instead of having like, you know, pieces hanging everywhere, I just kind of just have them peeking right behind it. And of course I put the little pearl in there, which kind of matches her actual necklace, which is nice. And then of course I did that peekaboo thing like I did before, and this is the picture of the children and their family. So you know, it's kind of like Michelle is protecting their family. And then we have Obama, and we have, you know, his dog there, and that's pretty much their whole family. Of course I don't have a picture of grandma, but that's okay. So I thought this would be pretty good for President's Day and also for Black History Month. And so the rest of the layout, I really love the way it came out. Of course, I had to put a picture of the baby in there because, you know, I love her so much. And that is pretty much it. So I really enjoyed doing this. It was a little bit labor intensive for me. For some reason, some weeks it just comes easy, and some weeks it doesn't. So you probably saw a bit more of my process of thinking, even though it was sped up. So if you enjoy videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. And I know that you do. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And also make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you have, I just wanted to say thank you. I really want to thank all of you who have been on this journey with me, because it really is a journey, and I've been learning a lot. I've learned a lot from the people that I follow, and I hope that I'm inspiring you and motivating you as well. And I hope you're learning stuff and you can use whatever I have. And make sure you leave any Plan With Me links down below as well, because I would love to go and see them also. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.